welcome back. We are with Dr. Marjory Nigro here in Houston, Texas, our derm, who's been with us both on YouTube and now on the podcast. And I love, you have educated so many women about all things skincare. First of all, that's kind of how it started. We've branched off, you've done Sculptra on me, and we just looked at the date, and it was April of 22.
It was 21, yeah.
So it was April of 21 that we did Sculptra.
I was shocked too. I was sure that this had been 2 years ago, and you still look amazing. And we did pictures to show that still with one treatment, she still looks better than she did in 21.
It's
and
incredible.
Of course she's gorgeous, so it's hard for her not to look good.
But we need assist. And people like Marjory, they are an assist. Your dermatologist can really get you on the right track with good skincare and open up kind of this assortment of other options that are out there. And when she talked to me about Sculptra back in 21, what I loved about it was the way you described how it's milk protein that enables your own body to produce collagen. So this is not a filler. It's not Juvederm. It's not Restylane. It's not a foreign substance that you're putting into your body to create fullness. This works with your own collagen, as you said, to help you build more collagen, which lasts longer.
Oh my God, you learned so much.
See? That's why you want people like her.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're totally right.
So it's a natural product. We didn't inject anything that was foreign or that would move or create lumps or bumps or asymmetry. So talk to people about, I mean, I did not anticipate it to last as long as it did.
It does.
How long does it last typically?
Research has done follow-up biopsies on people before the Sculptra and 3 years after, and your cells are working more. With one treatment, your cells are still producing more collagen than they were before your first treatment. So that's why Sculptra is such an incredible product. I mean, it doesn't make you look different, doesn't make you look puffy, doesn't change. It just makes you look lifted and fresher and younger. So for people who want something natural, that's the way to go. No one with Sculptra is going to have those
all the big
huge cheeks and the chin and all of that. You're just going to go back to your younger years, and your cells are going to produce more. And for me, natural is so much better. I'm not going to say I'm against fillers. I mean, I love fillers, Botox. They all have a specific indication for them. But when you want just an overall lift, and it helps your neck by lifting all the skin on your face, it lifts the neck too. And it's completely natural. It takes 3 months. That's the big thing about Sculptra. No one can come here and say, I have a party next week. I want Sculptra. It takes 3 months because you are making the collagen. And it takes a while for that collagen to be made and to connect you and lift you up. So it's a little bit a day every day, but your final result is in 3 months. And that result will last after 3 years. And you're here to prove it.
Amazing. Amazing. And when you think about it, so the cost of Sculptra is?
The cost is $1,100 for the whole face, right? We do one syringe at a time. Although at the beginning they told us to do more of that, over the past 10 years, I don't do more than one syringe. It's unnecessary. I need to see how much collagen you make. So someone like Dominique, she made a ton of collagen. I wouldn't need to put 2 syringes on her. 1 syringe was more than enough. And that's what I do for my patients. I do one, you come back in 3 months when all the collagen is formed, and then we see, do we need something? Are you happy with that? And there are patients that say, oh, no, it's more the eye here. So the second treatment is more customized to the area that you have worse issues. The rule of Sculptra is you will need 1 syringe per decade of age over the years to get to the point you want to be, right? So if you're in your 60s, over the next 5-6 years, we should do 4 to 6 syringes for you. But I'm going to tell you, this is not a rule written in stone because a lot of people get 1 or 2.
And they respond differently.
They're done. They're done for 3 years, 4 years.
And it's cost effective when you think about going in for, and you do Botox and fillers. I mean, you could go through $1,000 like that.
Super
and
easy.
It will last maybe 6 to 8 months.
That's it.
And we're talking about something that is natural and that can last up to 3 years.
Yes, so and doesn't hurt you. You don't get reactions to it. Fillers are wonderful for line issues. So sure, you have a line here. I do Sculptra, it lifts you a lot, but you're still not super happy. Then you put a little filler versus each filler is the cost of a full Sculptra, basically. So you would be getting 1 filler, 1 filler, 1 filler, 1 filler. This ends up prohibitive, and so people don't want to do that. So we do Sculptra first, build up your collagen, and then if we need a filler here and there, it's much less expensive for you.
Yeah. So I'm here for a refresh because I'm not 60, but I'm close. I need more than one syringe.
We should never know.
I'm proud to tell.
We are turning 40. Yes, the two of us, remember?
Right. Yes, that's what we're doing.
So,
with Sculptra, yes, we're turning 40.
See, that's it.
Yes.
So we're going to get one more treatment, same areas. We go to areas where your face is a little bit more what we call deflated. So temples are a very important place to do, at least the first time, because you need that collagen to grow from here to here and attach to the collagen that will grow here to do the full lift. We put it always under the eyes because the dark circles, there's very few things that can help with that. You do fillers, but for some people it looks bumpy, unnatural, bluish, so we don't like that. Sculptra will make your own collagen. And we do nasolabial, where the cheeks become so heavy that they fall over and create that big divot here, so we inject that.
Okay. I'm ready. I guess you got to numb me.
Oh, yes. We need you. Yeah, because I like you. No, we numb everybody.
Okay.
Everybody gets numb.
Glad I'm one of her favorites.
Yes. Come sit down. So, cleaning temples. And your temples now are so much fuller than they used to be. Because we see in the picture you had a very big divot.
Very recessed here. Yeah.
And it's another thing of fillers, right? You do fillers without Sculptra, you don't have the pillars to hold it up. So then the filler sinks in. I have people that come with filler here.
Yes.
You know, that was
it migrates.
Migrate, yeah. So we use a super cool numbing that is really potent. So you can get...
Yeah, I didn't feel anything last time.
No, right? Yeah, this
Nothing.
filler, this numbing, I use it for children when I have to remove a mole that is not very deep. I don't even give them a shot. If they stay with this for like an hour, I can go all the way to intradermal tissue, and they don't even know what's going on.
And Marjory, is there any difference between the first time she's getting this done and the second time?
The more you have it, the easier it is for your skin, the less you bruise, because you have more collagen. You know, why people bruise? Because they don't have any collagen. Look at elderly people when the arms, the skin gets paper thin, you get bruises everywhere, right? So the more collagen you have, the more protection for your blood vessels, the less you bleed. That's it. She's numb. Friend, first one, okay? 1, 2, 3. Tempo shot. 1.5. Done. Ugh. She's so tough. It's not even
I'm
funny.
telling you, it was that childbirth of no epidural.
Yes.
I can do anything.
So you didn't do an epidural all the way to the end?
All the way to, because it
Oh,
took
come
me
on, Dominique.
No, because they wouldn't give it to me until I was 5 centimeters. It took 10 hours to get
You
horrible.
are kidding.
No, I'm not
Oh,
kidding.
no. For me, 4.5, and I wasn't programmed like,
Yeah. Oh, the minute I hit 5, I was like, give me that
That's
epidural.
it. No, this is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
No, it's because it's real pain. This is not a joke.
No, it's no joke.
It wasn't a joke. It was like someone is pulling you apart
Yes,
piece by piece.
exactly.
That was 1, 2, 3. That was not funny. And then after the epidural, it was like,
Oh, cakewalk. I fell asleep.
I did you too.
I was exhausted.
I did you. And then the nurse came to check and she's like, Dr. Nigro, don't push. You're 10.
Yeah,
don't
same
push.
here.
And I'm like, So I'm like, give me
had
my
the
makeup.
same experience. Give me
I
my
put my
girl.
makeup on. Girl, my pictures when I had
Mine
Alex, it was like.
I looked horrible. I had mascara halfway down. I looked like someone beat me up.
No, of course, because you're in so much
awful.
pain. Here down, hand down. Nothing. See, no bruising, nothing. Now, 1, 2, 3. And Dominique, eventually you need to get an IPL for the redness, red blood
I
vessels.
know.
I did that, and it works so well, girl. Because those are the blood vessels from our time in the sun,
Yes,
when we
I
were
do.
really bad.
I do.
So we need, the IPL is a very light laser that just makes you a little bit red. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That line over here is going to go too.
Good.
And the last one. That's it.
Voila.
Yay. Because what happens if you don't massage, right? First of all, the cells don't eat that much, your results are less. And second of all, so milk, if it's not rubbed, it creates bumps of milk. So you end up with these little bumps under the skin. They're nothing and they go away, but still.
It's not
you don't
the
want
optimal
that.
effect.
It's not the optimal effect, right? So in the past, people would be like, oh, I don't want to do Sculptra because it creates bumps. Well, rub it and it doesn't
Right.
create bumps. So go for it. You want to do more than 3 times a day, be my guest. You want to do more than 3 days, no problem. But that's the minimum. 3 times a day, 3 days, 1 minute in each area. So.
And I would say it's a moderate to firm pressure.
Right, you see what I'm doing, right? You press against the bone and you roll it. So with this, I am pressing that acid to be
Right.
absorbed by your cells.
It's like if you had a migraine headache, that's how you'd rub your head.
Oh, yes. Yes, you're right. It's that tension. And don't worry, some patients, if I massage too much, too much is never a problem. Too little is a problem. Because then you deal with the bump. Done?
Yep.
And you don't create extra bruising by the massage.
Absolutely not. You cannot, of course, unless you're crazy, you're heavy,
guess.
you can break a blood vessel by just rubbing it, so.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, sorry.
I know.
It's the pain that pays off, so it's okay. It's going to be beautiful as always.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a follow-up, by the way. I'll document to let everyone know how
Yes.
I'm doing, what day 2 looks like, showing everyone massaging and the
Massage,
treatments and bruise fading and all of that. I remember I bruised a little bit the first
You
time.
did.
We'll see how
under
we do.
the eye. I
Yes,
think it was your left
under the
eye.
eye.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's bruising. Sorry, guys. It's something
Part
that
of
you
it.
can't avoid. There's no way. Have makeup, and that's why you don't do it if you have something important a day or 2 after that.
Exactly. Good thing I don't.
Yay!
Going home to
Go
chill out.
home,
Go
and
home.
It's cold and ugly, so it's all good.
Yes, thank you. Love you.
Oh, love you, friend, as always.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, it is day 2 after Marjory did the Sculptra, and as you can see, absolutely no bruising whatsoever. It is miraculous. So I'm going to do my treatment, my massage treatment to my skin, just using a little bit of a facial oil and rubbing on the temples for 60 seconds. Getting the hair out of the way. It's just a tiny bit tender at the injection site, but not painful in any way. You can just feel like something was done here. Okay, same thing, moving on to under the eyes. Just circular motions. Again, a little tender here, but no pain. No swelling, as you can see. You know, I remember when Marjory was doing this yesterday. It was a pretty firm rub. Not too hard. I don't want to bruise myself. And then once finished, just take the remainder of the facial oil and massage my face. And that's it. So I have to do this 3 times. This is my 2nd time today. We'll check back with some before and after pictures after 3 months when she said it really, really takes effect, and see if you can see a difference. And me too. Thanks for joining me on the journey.